Okay guys, we got a 2003 Ford Expedition here with a 5.4. We're doing upper control arms. You're gonna need a 22 millimeter wrench. What size was the tire socket? 21 millimeter, pop your tire off. And I'll take you over there where he's already loosening this side. This is what we're replacing, the upper control arm. I'll get you a part number if you need it. So 22 millimeter here, 22 millimeter on this side, and a 22 millimeter on that side. That bolt's gonna slide that way, that bolt's gonna slide that way. We're doing both fronts on both sides. So he's already popped that one loose. Because you're replacing this and this ball joint comes with this, you could just smack that with a hammer or stick a pickle fork in here, either way. Okay, so we went with the precision part. Part number is going to be 8C840118 and 8CB40119. Sorry, that was 8CB also. Normally, your first number, or the lowest number, the 18, will be your right-hand side. So let's take a look at it. And it is. You'll notice it's much larger over this side. So lower number, right-hand side. So let's get back over there. They're pulling them off now. Okay, you can see here, it's kind of difficult to get in there. You got to get a wrench on the inside, and then you can turn the outside there. So the inside is a 21 millimeter. The outside, the nut, is going to, is that the bolt on the outside of the nut?
The nut.
That's the nut. So the nut is a 22 millimeter. The bolt itself is a 21. Okay guys, on the driver's side, I think it's gonna happen on the passenger side too, just so you know, this bolt will not, they don't come to the outside, they come in from the inside and it's hitting the strut. So we're gonna have to pull these 314 millimeters here, pull the strut down just a little bit and back it out of the way just a little bit. You don't need to take it out, just move it out of the way just a little bit in order to slide that bolt out, get that control arm out. So now we're back on the right side, which is the passenger side. It's just the opposite. The bolt on the front is gonna hit the strut. So either way, you gotta pull both struts back out of the way. Okay guys, I gotta make a correction here. Those top strut nuts, there's 3 of them. Those are actually 15 millimeter, not 14 millimeter. So he's gonna pull all 3 of those. And again, we're not gonna take the strut all the way out. Leave the bottom connected and everything. We're just gonna pull it down enough or push it up enough, whatever we gotta do, just to move it enough to get that bolt out. Okay guys, so we got the bar on the lower control arm and we're just pushing down on the spring. You can see I'm moving it and the spring's coming down. I'm just gonna rock the spring a little bit and get that bolt out. Okay, now just finagle it out. We got the bolt out. Now you can just finagle out the control arm. Just like that. Now we'll throw the new one in. Okay guys, and then we're gonna put a jack up under there and that's gonna put pressure back on the spring so that you can put the 15 millimeter nuts back on.
Are you done recording?
And some of these you guys have grease in them, but most of them don't. But just make sure and just grease them up anyway. Either way, that way you know that it's greased. So that's it, we'll get the tire on. And if you have a helper, it's nice because you can sit here and just keep tension on this while somebody else is installing it. But if not, you can just sit on it too and reach up there. So we'll get the new one out of the bag here. Slide it back in. And then we'll just do everything backwards. Put the bolts back in, lock them down, tighten them up. We'll tighten up that lower ball joint. This does not need a alignment. There is no adjustment on this upper control arm that needs an alignment. So you're just gonna put these on, no alignment needed. So I think that's about it. Tighten up those 3 bolts, tighten up your 3 15 millimeters back on the strut, and you're good to go. So I hope this video helps you out. Please click like, please click subscribe. Click on my name underneath this video for all my other how-to videos. And as always, guys, enjoy.